three ball extremely well.
How about their style of play with the new staff?
You know, they want to be a little bit up-tempo. They want to get out and run. But they shoot the three really well. And this is something that Illinois has not done for a long time, is shoot the three well. And this team is leading the Big Ten in three-point shooting, leading the Big Ten in rebounding. So they're getting those second opportunities as well. It's a team that runs a lot of screens. They'll bring the post out and up into the high post and pass into the post and then go set those X screens, what we call them. Just a very good basketball team that really there's nobody you can help off of. Those 1, 2, 3 guards are very, very good.
Hey, you talk about the guards. How about inside?
Inside, I would say, is their weakest point of this team, the 4s and the 5s. I think their strengths really lie in their 1, 2, 3 guards. Kendall Bostic, though, their center is 6'2". She's a great rebounder. She's a junior. She's been around for a while in the starting lineup. She's physical, but I do feel like our job has got to be to contain those 3 guards.
We'll have more from Coach Blitter after the break. This is Iowa Hawkeye women's basketball from their field.
People say you should see the ball drop at Times Square at least one time, but being there for New Year's Eve and winning $1 million live on national television? How's that for a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity? With the Iowa Lottery's Powerball First Millionaire of the Year, you and a guest could appear on Dick Clark's New Year's Rockin' Eve. One lucky winner will win $1 million just after midnight. Enter your Powerball tickets and see rules and complete details at ialottery.com/VIP.
When you open a crisp, cold Bud Light, you know game day is here.
Touchdown! You owe me $5.
We mean every sound. Enjoy responsibly. 2022 Anheuser-Busch Bud Light Beer, St. Louis, Missouri.
Introducing new Bud Light Seltzer Hard Soda Variety Pack. You hear that? It's seltzer with the pop of soda, all with zero sugar. Bud Light Seltzer Hard Soda, the loudest flavors ever. Enjoy responsibly. Anheuser-Busch Bud Light Seltzer Hard Soda, IRC Beers, St. Louis, Missouri.
You probably know that a natural gas leak smells like rotten eggs. But what does a gas leak look or sound like? If you hear a whooshing or hissing sound, see dirt, dust, or water spraying from an area, or you get dizzy or queasy, leave the area immediately. Then call 1-800-595-5325 once you're safely away. See MidAmericanEnergy.com for more safety tips.
Paid for by the customers of MidAmerican Energy.
Hey everyone, I'm Mark Wahlberg, and I have some exciting news to share. At Wahlburgers, we are all about bringing the family together to enjoy a great meal and have a great time. That's why right now, for a limited time, kids eat free every day at all Hy-Vee Wahlburger locations. Kids 12 and under can enjoy one free kids meal with any purchase of an adult burger, sandwich, or entree salad.
Bring the family to Wahlburgers and the Wahlburgers and Hy-Vee stores, where right now kids can eat free.
Well, Coach, on the road to Illinois, and of course want to continue the streak, but just going back to the Purdue game real quick, to have two 2,000-point scorers on the same team. Obviously, Monica did it against the Boilermakers. Wow, what an accomplishment by those two outstanding players.
It's just really unbelievable to have two in the same team. In fact, it's never happened in Big Ten history where in the same season 2 teammates go over the 2,000-point plateau. So congratulations to both of those players, Caitlin and Monica. Just been exceptional players for us over the years. And, you know, here we kind of resume Big Ten play. We're on the road today, and I feel like Monica kind of has a little bit of stress off of her. She just seems a little bit lighter after reaching that plateau. I think it was hanging over her head a little bit. So I'm ready to see Monica really get after it today.
And let's have McKenna keep shooting the ball like she did against Purdue, huh?
Oh, my gosh. Wasn't she amazing? I mean, she had 5 out of 7 3-pointers. That was a career high for her in threes. McKenna's been playing really well for us. And I thought Hannah came off the bench and really coming off the bench at either the 4 or 5 and just did a great job on the boards for us as well.
Just getting better and better. Okay, keys for the Hawks to get a victory today.
Well, for us, it's really containing those guards, whether they're driving to the rim or spotting up for threes. It's really being able to contain those guards. I think owning the boards is important. This is a team that has a plus 11 rebound margin. So, man, if we can even that out or better them on that, that takes away a lot of shot opportunities they're used to getting. challenging. And then I think we need to get the ball inside, whether that's getting the ball to Monica on the block, letting her go to work, or driving and drawing fouls on those 3 guards.
Coach, thanks very much for your time.
Thank you.
Head coach Lisa Bluter on the pregame show before Iowa and Illinois. This is Iowa Hawkeye women's basketball from Learfield.
At Mid-American Energy, we want to help keep you safe around power lines and electrical equipment. Always assume a power line is energized, even if it's on the ground. To avoid the risk of an accidental shock or electrocution, avoid touching a power line with anything. And when you see high voltage warnings on transformers and substations, stay away. We care about you and your safety. Get more tips at midamericanenergy.com.
Paid for by the customers of Mid-American Energy.
At Cenex, we're locally owned and operated, so your community is our community. That's why your Cenex goes far beyond the store. We fuel community connections by supporting local festivals, restoring town monuments, and renovating baseball fields. Now in its 4th year, we'll have contributed more than $400,000 to Cenex communities through our Hometown Pride initiative, because community connections make the places we live so special. Cenex, powered locally.
People say you should see the ball drop at Times Square at least one time, but being there for New Year's Eve and winning $1 million live on national television? How's that for a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity? With the Iowa Lottery's Powerball First Millionaire of the Year, you and a guest could appear on Dick Clark's New Year's Rockin' Eve. One lucky winner will win $1 million just after midnight. Enter your Powerball tickets and see rules and complete details at ialottery.com/VIP.
The holidays are for making memories, and Honda can help you make them. Whether it's hauling presents in a capable Ridgeline, going sledding in an adventurous Pilot, or traveling in a rugged Passport or CR-V. Make memories during Happy Honda Days. Buy online, reserve from select dealers, or visit your local Honda dealer.
New Hondas are arriving daily at your Central Midwest Honda dealer. Honda gets the Midwest.
See dealer for financing details.
Welcome back to Champaign, Iowa and Illinois. Kicking off the first game of 2023. The Hawkeyes starters have been introduced, and no surprise, Kate Martin, McKenna Warnock, Monica Sonano up front, Caitlin Clark and Gabby Marshall in the backcourt. But this bench has been getting better and better. Hawkeyes will be in their black uniforms with the gold Iowa across the front and gold numbers. We'll give you the Illinois starters after we pause 10 seconds for station identification. You're listening to Iowa Hawkeye Women's Basketball. Illinois will start 3 transfers, and one of the top players in the Big Ten came over with head coach Shauna Green from Dayton. Makira Cook, averaging 18.3. Bryn Shoup Hill, also from Dayton, averaging 5.5. Adelia McKenzie, second leading scorer for Illinois at 16.5 and 6.2 boards a game. Genesis Bryant, transfer from NC State, just under 14 a contest. And Kendall Bostic in the middle, a 6'2 junior, started her career at Michigan State. Outstanding rebounder, leads Illinois in that category at 9.6 to go along with 8.2 points per game. Illinois 2-1 in the conference. Coming off a big victory at Wisconsin, 79-63. Only loss in Big Ten play was a 4-pointer at Indiana. Monica Sonano, Kendall Bostic getting set. The Big I midcourt here at the State Farm Center, formerly Assembly Hall. Gone through several renovations the last 5 years. And the ball's in the air. Both teams tap it. And it takes 2 bounces and into the hands of Kate Martin as she brings it across the timeline. Left to right in front of us, angles right side, and then had it poked away by McKenzie and off of Kate Martin and out of bounds. So Illinois will have it. Game number 4 in the Big Ten for the Hawkeyes. Cook runs the point, Marshall on her. Now to Bostic, high point area, and a travel called as she gave the ball off to Genesis Bryant, who took an extra step before using the screen. And both teams have had a possession and have turned it over. Clark across the timeline, angles right side, whips a pass inside to Monica Sonano. Didn't like what she had, got it back to Clark, takes a couple of dribbles. Being hounded out front by Cook, and then gets it inside to Sonano, who lays it up and in with the right hand. So Sonano, averaging 17, gets the first points of the ball game. McKenzie to the basket, bank shot, no, left side. As Sonano gets the rebound, pushes it to Clark. She's at the top of the key. Keeps looking toward the basket, drives down the left side, and a whistle before the shot. And the first foul of the game will go against Illinois. And that is Genesis Bryant's first. Ball possession for the Hawkeyes along the baseline. Martin gets it from Sonano. Right side to Marshall. One-handed pass to Clark. She'll fire a 3 and no good. And a rebound along the baseline to Kendall Bostic. She gets it to Bryant. Bryant at the top of the key, tries to get a pass inside, knocked away by McKenna Warnock, and out of bounds as Bryn Shupil was trying to post up in middle of the paint. Illinois basketball. And here's a steal on the inbounds pass by Gabby Marshall. Brings it across the timeline, flips a pass to Sonano, jumper no from 14. Rebound to Shupil. Hawkeyes on top, 2-0. Early going. Here's Cook, drives down the right side of the lane, gets all the way to the rim. Left-handed shot is short. Sonano scoops the ball to Clark. Clark down the right wing. Two-handed pass to McKenna Warnock. Bounce pass into Annika Sonano, short on the attempted layup. Boy, the Hawks great ball movement that time. Sonano will finish 70% of those. Illinois in the front court. Cook being defended by Gabby Marshall, keeps that right-handed dribble going. Now they weave around the outer arc. Cook gets it back from Shupil. Now McKenzie drives, paint, scoop shot off the window is good. Delia McKenzie, first basket, ties the game at 2. Hawks into the front court. Here's Gabby Marshall, free throw line extended right, hands it off to Clark, drives baseline, floater off the window is good. Nice move by Clark. Saw a little bit of a crease. And then got to the basket and went up instead of running into the defense. 4-2 in favor of the Hawkeyes. Almost 3 minutes into the game. Here's Bostic, top of the key, hands it to McKenzie. Uses a screen, goes down to the right block. Jumper is short off the right side. And the Hawks get the rebound. Clark pushes into the front court on the left wing. Didn't like what she saw inside, then tried to get a pass to Sonano, was tipped away. Monica got it. Now Marshall on the right wing, being defended by Bryant. Lob pass inside to Sonano, goes up strong. And a foul or a jump ball. Jump ball will be called before the foul. So possession arrow favors Illinois. 6:50 left to go in the first. Hawks lead at 4-2. Cook walks it across the timeline. Angles right side. Now Shupil gets a pass to Bostic. Turnaround 10-foot jumper is good. Kendall Bostic, the 6'2 junior. Her first basket, we're tied at 4. Here's Warnock, top of the key. Shupil comes out on her. Warnock a couple dribbles, hands it to Caitlin Clark, who buries the three-pointer from the right wing. Clark with 5. 7-4. Iowa on top. Cook. Now Bryant, top of the key, tried to make a move, and now tries the baseline. Nice job by McKenna Warnock to shut her off with 5 to shoot. Now Cook tries to make something happen, will fire a three-pointer. That's an air ball, plucked out of the air by Caitlin Clark across the timeline. Clark hustles, spins, whistle, and a hold is going to be called on Illinois' Makira Cook. Both players exceptionally quick. So that's Cook's first, Illinois' second team foul, as Hannah Stolke off the Iowa bench. Had a double-double against Purdue. 11 points and 10 rebounds. Iowa basketball along the baseline. Stolke gets it from Clark. Now Martin in between the circles. She takes the ball, gives it to Clark. Now Warnock working the right side. It's a pass cross court to Kate Martin, 2 dribbles, gets it to Stolke, goes to work on the left block, goes up, has it knocked away and out of bounds by Kendall Bostic. Molly Davis in for Marshall. 7-4 Hawkeyes, 5:23 left to go in the first. Ball possession just to the right of the goal for the Hawkeyes. Stolke takes a bounce pass from Clark, who will fire a 3 right wing off the right side of the rim. And then the ball is touched out of bounds. Touched last by Hannah Stolke. Boy, Stolke will really go to that offensive glass. Just been getting better and better every time out. McKenzie gets it inside to Bostic, who got loose and lays it up and in. Bostic able to get away from her defender. Clark long range 2, left wing no, didn't hit the rim, and it's taken down by McKenzie. Comes into the front court for Illinois. Hawkeyes on top by 1. McKenzie long range 2, left side, strong. Davis goes after the rebound and knocks it out along the baseline, away from Shoup Hill. It will be Illinois basketball when play resumes. Need to recycle old working refrigerators and deep freezers? Visit MidAmericanEnergy.com for details, plus energy-saving tips. This afternoon's ball game also brought to you by Bud Light, who proudly welcomes back Hawkeye fans to Carver Hawkeye Arena this season. Bud Light is for the fans. 4:40 left to go in the first. Quick pace to this one. Iowa 7, Illinois 6. This is Hawkeye women's basketball from Learfield.
When you open a crisp, cold Bud Light, you know game day is here.
You owe me $5.
We mean every sound. Enjoy responsibly. 2022 Anheuser-Busch Bud Light Beer, St. Louis, Missouri.
Introducing new Bud Light Seltzer Hard Soda Variety Pack. You hear that? It's seltzer with the pop of soda, all with 0 sugar. Bud Light Seltzer Hard Soda, the loudest flavors ever. Enjoy responsibly. Anheuser-Busch Bud Light Seltzer Hard Soda, IRC Beers, St. Louis, Missouri.
We all love a good win. Catching up with friends, saving money at the pump, soaking up the perfect Iowa day, sitting down to a really, really good meal. These are the everyday delights that make us smile. These are the moments that connect us all as Iowans. And these are the wins that, more often than not, start with Iowa's farm families and the crop they're growing. Because when corn grows Iowa, Iowans win. Learn more about how to share your own wins at iowacorn.org/Iowans win.
When you're in the eastern Iowa area, be sure to visit and connect with the official local business partners of the Iowa Hawkeyes. The hotel at Kirkwood Center, Iowa's premier luxury hotel. The Jill Armstrong team with Skogman Realty, the area's premier realtor. And Options Exteriors, your preferred local roofing and exterior company. Handling all of your exterior needs from roofing, siding, windows, and gutters, they've got you covered. Providing free damage inspections and help filing insurance claims. Call 319-343-6376.
Hawkeyes start 3 out of 9 from the field, 1 out of 3 from three-point range, 3 out of 8 for Illinois. taken just one three-pointer and missed it. Illinois has 6 rebounds, Iowa 5. It will be Illinois basketball after Iowa knocked it out of bounds along the baseline. And quickly, Shoup Hill receives a pass and is called for traveling 17 feet away from the hoop. Iowa basketball. Clark will walk it across the timeline. Keeps that right-handed dribble going. Bounce pass to Martin. Free throw line extended right. Looks inside. Wants to throw it. And one official called a 5-second. That's what it's going to be. And then the baseline official had something else. But 5 seconds called first as Sydney Fulter comes in for Kate Martin. Fulter had 7 points and 5 rebounds against Purdue last Thursday. Illinois basketball. Hawks up by 1. Pull-up jumper from 15 is good by Cook. That's her first basket, and Illinois grabs the lead at 8-7. Clark on the right wing. Gets it to Warnock. She'll fire a 3, top of the key, short, and rebound taken down by Bostic. Gets it ahead to Genesis Bryant on the right wing, and then she'll pull from 15, no. And Sonato runs after the rebound and is bumped and fouled by Genesis Bryant. Her second. A few games ago, she had 14 against Rutgers, did Bryant, on 7 of 7 from the free throw line. Been a part-time starter. Shauna Green has changed that starting lineup several times this year. Clark across the timeline, uses a screen, gets to the right wing. Sonato now posting strong and is held underneath. Really worked hard to get the basketball as she went to the middle of the lane. And then the pass was more to her left, and Bostic held her as Sonato couldn't quite get there. And Kendall Bostic picks up her first ball possession for the Hawkeyes. And Sonato got it from Clark, had it tipped away, but gathered by Davis, who whips it to Caitlin Clark, drives in, and then hands a pass off to Warnock, who lost control of it, gets it back to Clark with 6 to shoot. Caitlin along the baseline. Bounce pass inside. Sonato. Left-handed layup is good, and she is fouled. Monica Sonato gathered and went up with the left hand off the window. And Illinois, with Cook, commits her second foul. So Cook with 2, Bostic with 1, Bryant with 2. Sonato gets the free throw. Monica with 5. And the Hawkeyes go up by 2, 10-8. Cook in between the circles. Gets it to Bostic on the left wing. Takes one dribble. Hands it off to Cook. Will fire a 3. Left wing got it. Cook had 20 against Rutgers and hit 4 threes in that game. She can shoot it. Warnock on the right wing. Holds the ball, looks inside. Now gets it to Marshall, back in the game in between the circles. Back to Warnock, inside Sonato. Back to a Fulter, takes 2 dribbles. Now to Warnock, fakes a 3, traveling. Went up at the top of the key, and then took a little extra step before she put the ball on the floor. And Caitlin Clark, after a breather, will come in for Molly Davis. 11-10 Illinois. 2:42 left to go in the first. Illini with the ball. Jada Peebles into the game. Starter last year for Illinois. Gets it to Cook. Whips into the lane. Nobody stops her. Right-handed layup off the window is good. Cook showed some explosiveness there. Sonato about 7 feet away from the ball. Posts. Reposts, gets it back from Clark, and makes the left-handed layup. Sonato with 7. 13-12, Illinois. Under 2, first quarter. McKenzie turns the corner. Right-handed layup is no good. Rebound, Bostic along the baseline, tried to get it to McKenzie. Went off her shoe and into the hands of Sonano, who gets it to Clark into the front court. Now back inside to Sonano. Left-handed shot is no good. Missed that one from the left block. Illinois quickly down court. Three-pointer, Cook left wing, no. Long rebound of Fulter. And she is tied up by McKenzie. Possession arrow favors the Hawkeyes. Martin back for Sydney Fulter. Boy, Illinois, like the Hawkeyes, just love to get that rebound and go. Transition defense important for both teams today. Here's Clark in between the circles. Now comes right side. Sonano posting in the paint. Now against Nador, who has come into the game. Kicks it back out to Kate Martin. That's a three-pointer from the right wing. Kate Martin with a big-time three-pointer and has been shooting so well from deep. Over 45% this year. Shoop Hill gets the ball to Nador at 6'6", has been playing more and more each time out. Peebles. And a whistle underneath. A blocking foul will be called on the 6'6" Eisenador from the Senegal. Here's Clark down the right side of the lane. Scoop shot is up. Count it! And she is fouled. In the air, bumped. And Nador quickly picks up her second, as Illinois has had to go a little bit deeper in the bench than they normally would, because they've got Bryant with 2 fouls and Cook with 2, and now Nador with 2. And Clark buries the free throw and completes the three-point play. 8 in the quarter for Caitlin Clark. And the Hawkeyes go up 18-13 with 32 seconds left to go. First quarter action from Champaign, Illinois. Cook angles right side. Gets a pass over to the right wing, and traveling is called on Peebles. That has been a point of emphasis by this officiating crew early, is make sure if you pump fake or try to get going too quickly, if you shuffle your feet or take that extra step. So far it's been called on both teams. Clark will walk it across the timeline. Hawks will hold for the final shot of the quarter, leading 18-13. Great push here in the last 2 minutes by Iowa. Clark out near the timeline with 7. Uses a Sonano screen at the top of the key. Now Clark is doubled, loses control of the ball, dug up by Illinois, and that'll do it. Coach Bluter wanted that hand check on the double team, didn't get it, as Illinois elected to come out 25 feet from the hoop and double Clark. Thought she was pushed, but didn't get the call. So the Hawkeyes empty on the final possession of quarter number 1. When corn grows Iowa, Iowans win. Take a closer look and you'll discover the many connections you have to corn, and those connections translate into wins for farmers and wins for all of Iowans. Share your winning moments using hashtag IowansWin. Now is your chance to make a difference. Make a difference as you can join the Swarm and partner with Iowa women's basketball to serve charities in Eastern Iowa. Learn more at iowaswarm.com. That's iowaswarm.com. We'll head to the second quarter with the Hawks leading 18-13. This is Hawkeye women's basketball from Learfield.
You probably know that a natural gas leak smells like rotten eggs. But what does a gas leak look or sound like? If you hear a whooshing or hissing sound, See dirt, dust, or water spraying from an area, or you get dizzy or queasy, leave the area immediately, then call 1-800-595-5325 once you're safely away. See MidAmericanEnergy.com for more safety tips.
Paid for by the customers of Mid-American Energy.
The Iowa Hawkeyes are headed to the Trans-Perfect Music City Bowl in Nashville. Book your travel now with Iowa's official bowl travel partner. Travel Leaders Destinations Unlimited at HawkeyeSports.com/Bowl Central. You'll find multiple packages to choose from, including motor coach transportation or hotel only with transportation to and from the bowl game. Enjoy all that Nashville has to offer with your stay close to downtown at the Virgin Hotels Nashville with all the trimmings of Southern charm. Cheer on the Hawkeyes and book now at HawkeyeSports.com/Bowl Central.
When you open a crisp, cold Bud Light, you know game day is here.
You owe me $5.
We mean every sound. Enjoy responsibly. 2022 Anheuser-Busch Bud Light Beer, St. Louis, Missouri.
Introducing new Bud Light Seltzer Hard Soda Variety Pack. You hear that? It's seltzer with the pop of soda, all with zero sugar. Bud Light Seltzer Hard Soda, the loudest flavors ever. Enjoy responsibly. Anheuser-Busch Bud Light Seltzer Hard Soda, IRC Beers, St. Louis, Missouri.
These two teams have combined to win 11 in a row. The Hawks 6, Illinois 5. This is the 80th meeting between the two teams. Iowa has command of the series 60-19. Have won 7 straight, but as we told you in the pregame show, this is a different Illinois program under first-year head coach Shauna Green. Came over from Dayton, had been an assistant coach at Northwestern, so familiar with the Big Ten as well. Hawkeyes 7 out of 15 in the first quarter. Illinois 6 of 14 from the field. Hawkeyes have knocked down 2 threes, Illinois 1, and Illinois shoots it at 41.9% from 3. Iowa has 5 assists and 5 turnovers, 2 assists, 6 turnovers for Illinois. Getting some perspiration up from the right wing. On the basket to our right, on the floor. It'll be Illinois with the first possession here in the second quarter. Iowa 18, Illinois 13. Cook against Marshall in between the circles. Brings it to the left side. Now Peebles, top of the key. Back to Cook. Now high post area, McKenzie gets a screen, turns the corner, and then kicks it back out for a Peebles jumper. She's got 15 to 17 foot range and gets her first basket. Hawkeyes quickly down court. Clark finds Sonano for an easy 2. Sonano with 9. Sonano and Clark have combined for 17 of the Hawkeyes' 20 points. The other basket, a Kate Martin three-pointer. Here's a jumper from 15 at the elbow by Bostic. And she has 6, averaging 8.2. Here's Clark into the paint. Jump stop. Turns, goes up. Shot off the right side of the rim. Bostic the rebound. Gets it ahead to Cook. Now left side, Jada Oden has come into the game. And she misfires from deep. And the ball goes off of McKenzie. And it will be Iowa basketball. Hawks by 3. Just underway second quarter. Oden averaging 5.9. There's a 5'9" sophomore from Baltimore. Clark in between the circles. Oden guarding her. Gets it to Warnock, right wing. Now Martin from the elbow. A little bit strong. Fight for the rebound. And touched last by McKenzie of Illinois. Nice effort by Sonano to really go up strong against McKenzie on that long rebound. Iowa basketball in the corner. Clark looking, gets it in to Sonano. Now to Martin in between the circles, left side, Gabby Marshall.
Marshall now to Warnock. Hawkeyes working it around the perimeter. 4 out, and then Sonano. 5 to shoot. Clark gets it inside to Sonano. Goes up strong and lays it up and in off the window. That with just 2 seconds left on the shot clock. Sonano with 11. Hawkeyes by 5, 22-17, 2 minutes into the second quarter. Here's Cook on the right wing. Kicks it back out to McKenzie. She drives, pulls from 14, no. Fired that one up too strong. Long rebound to Caitlin Clark, gets into the front court. Goes to the right side, pushes a jump shot up, no good from 10. Weak side rebound to Cook. She brings it herself across the timeline. Kicks it to Peebles, right wing, no on 3, but gets the rebound, does Bostic. And to McKenzie, layup good, Iowa foul. That'll be on Sonano. That's the first team foul called on the Hawkeyes as Stolke and Davis come in. Stolke for Warnock. And a free throw for Adelia McKenzie. Nador back into the game for Illinois. Post player at 6'6". McKenzie short on the free throw attempt. Molly Davis the rebound. Hawks by 3, 22-19. Davis, right wing. Gets it to Sonano at the free throw line, puts it on the floor. And an immediate foul on Nador. So that's part of the game plan as well. Is Nador not a great defensive player? And put it on the floor and attack the rim against her as Giovanna Lopez, backup post player, comes in. So see if the Hawks attack her. They do. Sonano gets it inside, goes to work, missed it from deep, and then tried to go after the rebound and knocked it out of bounds with her right hand. Nice entry pass by Stolke from the right wing. But it will be Illinois basketball. Hawks on top by 3. Here's Oden in between the circles against Davis. Cook, left wing. Peebles now into the corner, swishes a 3-pointer deep in the left corner. Peebles with 5. We're tied at 22. Inside, Stolke working the left block. Pivots, looks. Gets it back out to Kate Martin. Now Davis, free throw line extended right. Martin trying to post. Now gets it to Stolke, top of the key. Now to Martin, who exchanged places with Davis. Inside to Sonano. Now they're doubling Monica. And Lopez over the top, knocked it out of bounds. Iowa basketball on the baseline. Clark for Marshall. 6:29 left to go until halftime. Clark lobs a pass to Stolke. Now Hannah drives down the right side, goes up, and is fouled. Good, hard take by Hannah Stolke. Shoop Hill commits her first. Free throws for Hannah Stolke. Couple of dribbles, fires it up, short. This is one area Hannah's been struggling. Now 14 of 31 on the year. Second one, perfect. First bench point for the Hawkeyes. And Iowa grabs a 1-point lead at 23-22. 6:20 left to go until halftime. Illinois with the ball. Cook in between the circles. Peebles right side. Cook gets it back. Well, she really orchestrates things well. And here's an interception by Davis. And then she stepped out of bounds along the sideline. Just a point to wing pass that she picked off. And then just got a little wide on the left side of the court. Here's Cook across the timeline. Not in any hurry for Illinois. uses a Lopez screen, pulls from 16 and has it knocked away from behind by Davis. Ahead to Caitlin Clark at the top of the key. Tries to get a bounce pass into Sonano, knocked away by Lopez and dug up by Illinois. Oden down the right side of the lane. Stumbled a little bit, but was able to keep her dribble. Now Cook, long range three, long. Peebles gets the long rebound on the left wing. And now Illinois will slow the pace. Get a play call from the bench. Here comes a screen. Cook against Davis. Weaves her way to the basket, goes up strong, and an Iowa foul. Stuelke her first. Warnock for Stuelke. So Cook will be at the free throw line. 81% at the stripe. One dribble, ball in the air, got it. Cook with 8. Second one good. Adelia McKenzie comes back for the Fighting Illini, who grab a 1-point lead, 24-23. Iowa basketball. 5:05 left to go in the second. Here's Clark on the right wing. Spins, gets it to Warnock, reverses the ball to Kate Martin. Martin looks inside, now drives baseline, goes up strong off the window, couldn't get it to go. Just came off the front of the iron. Rebound down to Illinois. Quickly down court. Jumper good by McKenzie. 15-footer left wing. She has 6. Clark in the front court. Hands it to Warnock. McKenna now at the free throw line. Kicks it to Clark. Three-pointer right wing. Count it. Caitlin Clark from deep. She has 11. Tied at 26. Clark and Sonano each with 11. Cook against Clark. Uses a Lopez screen. Cook out of McKenzie, fakes left, drives the paint, and tried a little step-through move. And that'll be Monica Sonano's second. And we've got timeout at the State Farm Center. Visit your local Iowa lottery retailer for some scratch tickets and then enter your non-winners in the VIP club for a chance to win big cash prizes up to $100,000. Visit ialottery.com for details. Dodge Street Tire and Auto, locally owned and operated and voted best of the area for the 10th consecutive year, proudly supports Iowa women's basketball. Trust Dodge Street Tire for honest auto repair and the best deals on Goodyear and Toyo tires. Dodge Street Tire and Auto, celebrating over 20 good years on the corner of Dodge and Church Streets. Hawkeyes 10 out of 23 from the floor, 11 of 24 for Illinois. 4:09 left to go in the second. We're tied at 26. This is Hawkeye women's basketball from Learfield.
The holidays are for making memories, and Honda can help you make them. Whether it's hauling presents in a capable Ridgeline, going sledding in an adventurous Pilot, or traveling in a rugged Passport or CR-V. Make memories during Happy Honda Days. Buy online, reserve from select dealers, or visit your local Honda dealer.
New Hondas are arriving daily at your Central Midwest Honda dealer. Honda gets the Midwest.
See dealer for financing details.
At Cenex, we're locally owned and operated, so your community is our community. That's why your Cenex goes far beyond the store. We fuel community connections by supporting local festivals, restoring town monuments, and renovating baseball fields. Now in its 4th year, we'll have contributed more than $400,000 to Cenex communities through our Hometown Pride initiative, because community connections make the places we live so special. Cenex, powered locally.
Been a good one here from Champaign, Iowa, and Illinois. Tied at 26 with 4:09 left to go until half. Illinois 7-0 inside this building this year. Hawkeyes 3 out of 6 from 3, 2 of 7 for Illinois. Hawks with 10 paint points. That was one of Coach Bluter's keys, and 12 for Illinois. Iowa led 18-13 after 1. At the free throw line for the Illini, McKenzie makes the first. The right-hander puts it up and a little bit strong, but then gets the roll. At the back of the bracket softly and then fell in. McKenzie with 8. Illinois grabs a 2-point lead. Iowa basketball working it around the perimeter. Here's Martin. Gets it to Clark. Free throw line extended right. Holds the ball on her hip. And then gets it to Warnock, top of the key. Reverses it to Martin for 3. Count it. Kate Martin with 2 threes in this contest, and we're tied. Make that the Hawks now grab a 1-point advantage. 29-28. 3:33 left to go in the second. McKenzie tries to make a move, cut off, now gets it to Cook, top of the key. McKenzie, free throw line extended left, fakes right, goes left, baseline jumper, got it. Boy, she could really create her own shot and wants to put it on the floor instead of shooting a jumper. Here's a steal by Peebles. Clark tried to knock it off her and out of bounds, and then a double clutch layup in the paint by Cook. Nobody cut her off as she got loose. Here's Clark on the right wing and weaves her way to the basket, and the right-handed layup is good. Good execution by Caitlin Clark. To notice, she had a seam on the right wing and took it right to the basket. No help, and Caitlin has 13. 32-31. Illinois. Cook gets into the paint. Short jumper, good. She's starting to feel it a little bit. Hawks will have to find her defensively. Clark, baseline jumper, left wing, no. Rebound to Lopez. Ahead to Cook. Paint. Scoop shot off the window. Good with the right hand. She's fouled. Makaira Cook, dangerous player, has 15. Hawkeyes commit their 4th personal foul. Warnock, her first free throw, got it. Cook with 16. 37-31. Illinois 5 out of 5 from the field. Clark has her layup blocked by Bostic. Illinois in transition. Will get a 3-pointer right wing by Oden. It's good. Hawkeyes timeout. "30-second timeout taken by the Hawkeyes as Illinois has gone on a 12-2 run the last minute 23. 8-0 the last 34 seconds. You could really feel a shift in momentum. And now Jan Jensen is calming the Hawkeyes down as it's 39-31. 1:59 left to go in the second. Molly's Cupcakes proudly serving their cookies and treats inside Kinnick Stadium and Carver Hawkeye Arena. For a taste of unique flavors you'll love, stop by their downtown Iowa City location for homemade cupcakes, cookies, cakes, bars, and coffee drinks. Molly's Cupcakes, a proud supporter of the Hawkeyes. Stolke, Warnock, Martin, Clark, and Marshall. Iowa basketball after the 30-second timeout. Martin on the left wing. Whips it to Stolke. Right side, gets into the paint. Now Clark open up for a three, left wing, no. Left that one a little bit short off the left side of the iron. Rebound taken down by McKenzie. She kind of weaves her way in the paint, pulls up from 14, decides not to shoot. Gets it back from Bostic. Now she'll try to turn the corner. Cut off by Martin. Got to keep Illinois out of the paint. 9 to shoot. Here's Bryant. All the way to the basket. Left-handed layup is good. Got a screen at the top of the key. Her first basket. 41-31. Big lead for Illinois. Here's Warnock. Top of the key. Now will fire a three-pointer and swishes this one. Actually had her right foot on the line, so a long two for McKenna Warnock. That's her first basket. Coming off of 19 against Purdue. 41-33. 45 seconds left to go. Second quarter. Here's McKenzie. Drives down the left side of the lane. Goes up on the left block. Shot no. Weak side board. Caitlin Clark. Hawks will slow it with 25 to shoot. 32 on the game clock. Clark out near the timeline. Oden on her. 7. Angles left side. Whips a pass to Stolke. Spins, paint, shot, no. Had a good look at it. Bostic retrieves along the baseline with 4 seconds. Gets it to Bryant. Three-pointer left wing. Got it. Genesis Bryant, a three-pointer as play comes to a close in quarter number 2. Defense was there, got a player up in the air, and then went up on balance and knocked it down from the left wing. They'll, of course, take a look at it, but for right now, that's a three-pointer by Genesis Bryant, the transfer from NC State. Certainly no cancer is routine. If you've been diagnosed, you want to make sure your diagnosis is accurate and that you have the most up-to-date treatment plan. Before you begin your treatment, you owe it to yourself and your loved ones to get a second opinion. Be sure you get the personalized care that your diagnosis requires. The Holden Camp Comprehensive Cancer Center is ready to quickly provide you with an expert second opinion and ensure you get the right care for your unique diagnosis. It's as easy as making an appointment. Visit uihc.org/cancer to learn more. 44-33. Illinois with the lead at the half as the Fighting Illini outscore Iowa 31-15 in the second quarter after the Hawks led 18-13 after 1. Bud Light Halftime Show comes up next from Champaign. This is Iowa Hawkeye women's basketball from Learfield.
At Cenex, we're owned and operated, so your community is our community. That's why your Cenex goes far beyond the store. We fuel community connections by supporting local festivals, restoring town monuments, and renovating baseball fields. Now in its 4th year, we'll have contributed more than $400,000 to Cenex communities through our Hometown Pride initiative, because community connections make the places we live so special. Cenex, powered locally.
At MidAmerican Energy, we want to help keep you safe around power lines and electrical equipment. Always assume a power line is energized, even if it's on the ground. To avoid the risk of an accidental shock or electrocution, avoid touching a power line with anything. And when you see high voltage warnings on transformers and substations, stay away. We care about you and your safety. Get more tips at midamericanenergy.com.
Paid for by the customers of MidAmerican Energy.
Running a business is a lot of work. Luckily, I've got a great partner.
Oh, I thank you.
I meant U.S. Bank.
I knew that.
U.S. Bank Business Essentials is a huge help to us.
Totally. Their comprehensive point-of-sale system does it all. Tracks inventory, manages schedules, customizes orders.
Plus all the regular banking stuff.
If only it could make coffee.
Nah, that's your job.
From point of sale to quick loans, we have many ways to make your business boom. That's what U.S. Bank is for. U.S. Bank. We'll get there together. Equal housing lender, member FDIC.
When you open a crisp, cold Bud Light, you know game day is here.
You owe me $5.
We mean every sound. Enjoy responsibly. 2022 Anheuser-Busch Bud Light Beer, St. Louis, Missouri.
Introducing new Bud Light Seltzer Hard Soda Variety Pack. You hear that? It's seltzer with the pop of soda, all with zero sugar. Bud Light Seltzer Hard Soda, the loudest flavors ever. Enjoy responsibly. Anheuser-Busch Bud Light Seltzer Hard Soda, IRC Beers, St. Louis, Missouri.
At Oak Knoll, our mission is to provide exceptional retirement living and health services through life care. I'm Steve Rowe, Executive Director. We are a not-for-profit life plan community and have served Iowa City for more than 55 years. Our team helps residents create home by living our values of caring, respect, enthusiasm, awareness, teamwork, and encouragement. If you're looking at retirement options, visit our website at oakknoll.com. We want you to lead life your way. Go Hawks!
Welcome to the halftime show brought to you by Bud Light. Bud Light proudly welcomes Hawkeye fans to Carver Hawkeye Arena this year. Bud Light is for the fans, and the Hawkeyes have some work cut out for them in the third and fourth quarters as Illinois outscored Iowa in the second, 31-15. Illini lead at 44-33. Individually for Iowa, McKenna Warnock with 2. Monica Sonano with 11, Kate Martin with 6, Caitlin Clark with 13, also has 4 assists and 3 rebounds, Molly Davis with 2, and Hannah Stolke with 1. For Illinois, Cook has 16, McKenzie has 10, Kendall Bostic 6, Genesis Bryant 5, and Jayla Oden has 2. In that second quarter, Illinois was 12 out of 18 from the floor, 66.7%, 2 of 5 from 3, 5 of 6 from the free throw line. Iowa 6 of 15 from the floor, 2 of 3 from 3, 1 out of 2. It was just that burst in the last 5 minutes as Illinois went on a 12-2 run and then an 8-0 run and had a big lead of 11 right at the end of that second quarter with that three-pointer that went down for Genesis Bryant, as she has contributed mightily off the bench for Illinois on 2 of 3 from the field. Hawkeyes have 12 paint points, 20 for Illinois, mostly on the drive. That's been the impressive thing for the Fighting Illini in today's game, whether it's the top of the key, right or left wing. Their screen process is very good, and they've got the guard quickness to get into the paint and really did a good job to get to the window in the second quarter. Iowa did a good job in the first 10 minutes to really seal off Illinois, but the Illini showed its explosiveness in the second quarter. Hawks have led for 10 minutes and 41 seconds. The Illinois Fighting Illini for 7-17. We'll get you a U.S. Bank scoreboard update. More on the Bud Light halftime show as the Hawkeyes trail Illinois 44-33. This is Hawkeye women's basketball from Learfield.
When you're in the eastern Iowa area, be sure to visit and connect with the official local business partners of the Iowa Hawkeyes. The Hotel at Kirkwood Center, Iowa's premier luxury hotel. The Jill Armstrong team with Skogman Realty, the area's premier realtor. And Options Exteriors, your preferred local roofing and exterior company. The Hotel Kirkwood, named the Corridor Business Journal's 2022 Best Banquet and Event Venue. And awarded the AAA 4-Diamond Award for lodging. To make reservations, visit thehotelatkirkwood.com or call 877-751-5111 for more information.
When you open a crisp, cold Bud Light, you know game day is here.
You owe me $5.
We mean every sound. Enjoy responsibly. 2022 Anheuser-Busch Bud Light Beer, St. Louis, Missouri.
Introducing new Bud Light Seltzer Hard Soda Variety Pack. You hear that? It's seltzer with the pop of soda, all with zero sugar. Bud Light Seltzer Hard Soda, the loudest flavors ever. Enjoy responsibly. Anheuser-Busch Bud Light Seltzer Hard Soda, IRC Beers, St. Louis, Missouri.
People say you should see the ball drop at Times Square at least one time, but being there for New Year's Eve and winning $1 million live on national television? How's that for a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity? With the Iowa Lottery's Powerball First Millionaire of the Year, you and a guest could appear on Dick Clark's New Year's Rockin' Eve. One lucky winner will win $1 million just after midnight. Enter your Powerball tickets and see rules and complete details at ialottery.com/VIP.
When you set up a savings goal with U.S. Bank, it grows with you. There's no limit to what you can crochet. Can do. Doesn't have to be crocheting, but it totally could be. Like the headphones you're listening to this ad with, you could totally crochet those. There's no telling where your savings goal will take you. Maybe you'll save enough for yarn to crochet your house or the whole town. Oh, right. Doesn't have to be crochet related.
Set up savings goals on the U.S. Bank mobile app, even for the wildest of dreams. U.S. Bank. We'll get there together. Equal housing lender, member FDIC.
This copyrighted broadcast is an exclusive presentation of Learfield under the broadcasting rights granted by the University of Iowa. Reuse of this presentation is prohibited without the expressed written consent of the university and Learfield. Announcers are provided by Learfield and approved by the university.
Back here in Champaign, we're going to do a couple of scores around the country. Indiana survives the scare from Nebraska, winning 74-62 in overtime. Purdue beats Wisconsin at home 73-61. In the top 25 women's basketball, Arkansas running away from Kentucky 71-48. LSU leading Vandy at halftime 45-34. Oregon State, an opponent Iowa beat, beating number 10 UCLA at halftime 38-27. And Notre Dame runs away from Boston College 85-48. Now from the NFL, the Cardinals lead Atlanta with 1:53 in the fourth quarter. The Lions beating down the Bears 41-10. Jacksonville keeping their playoff hopes alive, leading 31-3. Chiefs in a bit of a dogfight here, 27-24. Dolphins trail Patriots 23-14. The Saints are in the red zone at the 2-minute warning, leading 20-10. Buccaneers lead the Panthers 24-21. Cleveland beats the Commanders 24-10. And the Giants smoke the Colts 38-10. This is Hawkeye women's basketball from Learfield.
Time to redo this basement?
Yeah. A home gym, movie theater, model train utopia.
Or yoga studio?
I'm flexible-ish.
Great. I'll just use the U.S. Bank mobile app so we can plan it out.
Which way are you leaning? Setting a savings goal or applying for a home improvement loan?
I say we look at both options, right here in the app.
Budget for a really good home gym. We deserve it.
Noted.
Help for today, planning for tomorrow. That's what U.S. Bank is for. U.S. Bank. We'll get there together. Equal housing lender, member FDIC.
At Cenex, we're locally owned and operated, so your community is our community. That's why your Cenex goes far beyond the store. We fuel community connections by supporting local festivals, restoring town monuments, and renovating baseball fields. Now in its fourth year, we'll have contributed more than $400,000 to Cenex communities through our Hometown Pride initiative, because community connections make the places we live so special. Cenex, powered locally.
The holidays are for making memories, and Honda can help you make them. Whether it's hauling presents in a capable Ridgeline, going sledding in an adventurous Pilot, or traveling in a rugged Passport or CR-V. Make memories during Happy Honda Days. Buy online, reserve from select dealers, or visit your local Honda dealer.
New Hondas are arriving daily at your Central Midwest Honda dealer. Honda gets the Midwest.
See dealer for financing details.
When you open a crisp, cold Bud Light, you know game day is here.
You owe me $5.
We mean every sound. Enjoy responsibly. 2022 Anheuser-Busch Bud Light Beer, St. Louis, Missouri.
Introducing new Bud Light Seltzer Hard Soda Variety Pack. You hear that? It's seltzer with the pop of soda, all with zero sugar. Bud Light Seltzer Hard Soda, the loudest flavors ever. Enjoy responsibly. Anheuser-Busch Bud Light Seltzer Hard Soda, IRC Beers, St. Louis, Missouri.
Welcome back to the State Farm Center, Champaign, Illinois, as the Fighting Illini lead the Hawkeyes 44-33. So some work to do for the Hawkeyes. As our scoreboard update was brought to you by U.S. Bank. Put your trust in a bank that's been focusing on serving the people and businesses in Iowa and all across the country since 1863. That's U.S. Bank. Stop by your local branch or log on today. U.S. Bank, equal housing lender, member FDIC. Both teams back out on the court, getting ready for the second half. And Iowa, I think one of the big things Hawks need to concentrate on is doing their best to keep Illinois out of the paint, keep those guards from penetrating. That's when things really started to unravel for Iowa, and Illinois was able to go on that 12-2 run that covered a minute and 23 seconds. Let's pause 10 seconds for station identification. We appreciate you listening to Iowa Hawkeye Women's Basketball. Hawks led after one, 18-13. Illinois came back and won the second quarter, 31-15. 44-33 is our score. We'll be back with the third quarter after the break. This is Iowa Hawkeye Women's Basketball from Learfield.
Running a business is a lot of work. Luckily, I've got a great partner.
Oh, I thank you.
I meant U.S. Bank.
I knew that.
U.S. Bank Business Essentials is a huge help to us.
Totally. Their comprehensive point-of-sale system does it all. Tracks inventory, manages schedules, customizes orders.
Plus all the regular banking stuff.
If only it could make coffee.
Nah, that's your job.
From point of sale to quick loans, we have many ways to make your business boom. That's what U.S. Bank is for. U.S. Bank. We'll get there together. Equal housing lender, member FDIC.
When you're in the eastern Iowa area, be sure to visit and connect with the official local business partners of the Iowa Hawkeyes. The Hotel at Kirkwood Center, Iowa's premier luxury hotel, the Jill Armstrong team, Wisconsin Realty, the area's premier realtor, and Options Exteriors, your preferred local roofing and exterior company. Jill Armstrong and her team strive to make every buyer and seller at ease with the real estate process. Contact the Jill Armstrong team, Wisconsin Realty, for all of your real estate needs. Call 319-631-5455.
The holidays are for making memories, and Honda can help you make them. Whether it's hauling presents in a capable Ridgeline, going sledding in an adventurous Pilot, or traveling in a rugged Passport or CR-V. Make memories during Happy Honda Days. Buy online, reserve from select dealers, or visit your local Honda dealer.
New Hondas are arriving daily at your Central Midwest Honda dealer. Honda gets the Midwest.
See dealer for financing details.
When you open a crisp, cold Bud Light, you know game day is here.
You owe me $5.
We mean every sound. Enjoy responsibly. 2022 Anheuser-Busch Bud Light Beer, St. Louis, Missouri.
Introducing new Bud Light Seltzer Hard Soda Variety Pack. You hear that? It's seltzer with the pop of soda, all with zero sugar. Bud Light Seltzer Hard Soda, the loudest flavors ever. Enjoy responsibly. Anheuser-Busch Bud Light Seltzer Hard Soda, IRC Beers, St. Louis, Missouri.
Hawkeye basketball to start the third quarter. Here's Sonano at the free throw line. Bounce pass inside to Kate Martin. Spins, goes up and couldn't convert from 5 off the right side of the rim. And the rebound taken down by Cook of Illinois. She gets into the paint, slips a bounce pass to Bostic. Right-handed layup on the left side is good. Kendall Bostic with 8, and it's 46-33. Illinois on top, just underway, third quarter. Warnock to Martin, inside Sonano, turns left shoulder, and the jump hook is good. Sonano answers the Bostic bucket. Each team has scored here in quarter number 3. Cook, top of the key. Dribbles between her legs. Gets it to McKenzie, slashing to the iron. Shot is up and no good off the right side of the rim. Sonano the rebound. Hawks look to push. Here's Gabby Marshall for 3, and she buries it from the right wing. Huge three-pointer by Gabby Marshall. Let's see if that gets the Hawks going. 46-38. Here's Cook. Left wing to McKenzie. Now right side, Cook gets into the paint. Shot no good off the right side of the rim, but then she hustles after the rebound and fires up a three-pointer. That's an air ball into the hands of Kate Martin. She drops it off for Caitlin Clark. Clark left wing, bounce pass inside Sonato. Up and under move is blocked by Bostic. Foul with the body. That'll be 2 on Bostic, 6'2" junior. Monica Sonato at the free throw line. Fires a shot up, no good. Hawks struggled at the free throw line against Purdue. 74% on the year as a team. The second one, dropped it in. Sonato with 14, and it's 46-39. Hawks trailed 44-33 at intermission. Illini with the basketball. Here's Cook on the right wing. Gets it to Bryant. Now left side, Shoup Hill for 3. Knocked it down, just left to the top of the key. That's her first basket. One of the 2 Dayton transfers that came with Shauna Green. Clark, right wing. Drives in, shot no. Warnock gets it back, goes up, and is fouled. Shoup Hill got her on the arms, and Warnock will get a pair. Warnock just a long 2-pointer in the first half. Free throw, good. See if McKenna can get things going here in the third quarter. Spins the ball, fires it up, a little bit strong. Martin tried to tap it, and it's going to be off Kate Martin. My Hawks need to convert those free throws. Pull to within 9, 49-40. 7:40 left to go in the third. Illinois basketball. Shoup Hill hands it off. McKenzie turns the corner, goes up, paint, shot no, and a charge will be called as she dropped that right shoulder. That's a good call. She was bumping Kate Martin to try to create some space, and normally that doesn't go against the offensive player. Here's Clark, inside Sonato. Goes up, has it poked from behind by Bostic and out of bounds. That was a good job by Bostic to stay with it. Hawks will have possession along the baseline. Clark gets it back from Sonato, fires a 3-pointer. No good off the left side of the iron. And a push is going to be called on Illinois. That's Shoup Hill's third. And we'll get Jada Peebles back into the game. Jada had 5 in the first half. Clark gets it in to Sonato, now back to Caitlin, and then rifled a pass to McKenna Warnock, who was wide open on a back cut. And McKenna just couldn't hang on to it, and the ball went out of bounds on the baseline. Boy, great inbounds play called by the Hawkeyes, just could not execute it. Just about 3 minutes in, third quarter, 49-40. Illinois on top, Cook on the right wing. Bounce pass to Bostic, fake the 15-footer, drives down the right side of the lane and is bumped by Monica Sonato. That's 3 on Monica, and Bostic will get 2. U.S. Cellular, America's locally grown wireless company, an official wireless partner of the Iowa Hawkeyes. Join the national network built by locals for locals. Free throw no good. Bounced on the left side of the rim, the right side, and fell off. Second in the air. This one rims out as well. And Kate Martin Pulls down the rebound. Flips it to Clark. Gets into the paint, drops it inside to Sonano. 3 white jerseys on her. She gets a return pass from Marshall. Marshall now to Warnock for 3. Count it from the left wing. Warnock with 6. And it's 49-43 Illinois. Hawks with some momentum. Early going third quarter. Here's Cook in between the circles. Flips it right side, Bostic. Now to Peebles. Peebles wheels, drops it to Bostic. Layup good. Sonano left. Kendall Bostic wide open. She has 10. Clark, paint, whips a pass inside. Warnock misses the layup. Goes up, can't finish, but is fouled. Boy, 2 real easy looks for McKenna Warnock underneath. But good job staying with it. Shoup back for McKenzie. Cook will go over and talk to Shauna Green. 2 free throws for McKenna Warnock. First one, perfect. Warnock with 7, 5 in the quarter. 51-44. 6:07 third. Second one, got it. Good job by McKenna Warnock, though, had to earn them at the line. 51-45. Under 6 in the third quarter. Cook angles right side. Dribbles between her legs. Tries to make a move. Cut off by Marshall. Gabby comes out, now gets a screen. Cook at the elbow. Now to Bostic, back to Cook for 3. Short. And the rebound down to Caitlin Clark. Clark across the timeline. Gets into the paint. Floater. Short. And the ball tapped out of bounds. Touched last by Illinois' Bostic. Anna Stolke into the ball game for Monica Sonano with 3 fouls. Ball possession for the Hawkeyes. Clark gets it back from Stolke. Now in between the circles, long range 3, count it! Right in the face of Shoup. Clark with 16, and it's a 3-point game. The Illini 51, Iowa 48. Midway through the third quarter. Here's Cook, Shoup. Now to Cook, top of the key. Illinois likes to weave it around the outside, then look for an angle as Cook drives the right side and is bumped by Gabby Marshall. It's really a tough team to defend. Just kind of work the ball around the outer arc. Set a lot of screens. Cook at the free throw line. First one, good. Kyra Cook has 17 in the ball game. Averages 18.3. Second one, got it. McKenzie back for Bostic. Clark will walk it across the timeline. McKenzie comes out on her. Now Warnock in between the circles. Now Martin, free throw line extended left, bounces it into Stolke, goes to work on the left block and can't get it to go, but is fouled. Nice move by Hannah Stolke. And that'll be 4 fouls on Shoup. A starter for Illinois, but not a big-time scorer. In business, Mid-America Energy can help you save energy and add to your bottom line. Visit midamericanenergy.com to learn more. Timeout on the court, 4:50 left to go in the third. Got a good one here from Champaign. It is Illinois 53, Iowa 48. This is Hawkeye women's basketball from Learfield.
At Oak Knoll, our Our mission is to provide exceptional retirement living and health services through life care. I'm Steve Rowe, Executive Director. We are a not-for-profit life plan community and have served Iowa City for more than 55 years. Our team helps residents create home by living our values of caring, respect, enthusiasm, awareness, teamwork, and encouragement. If you're looking at retirement options, visit our website at oakmall.com. We want you to lead life your way. Go Hawks!
When you set up a savings goal with U.S. Bank, it grows with you. There's no limit to what you can crochet. Can do. Doesn't have to be crocheting, but it totally could be. Like the headphones you're listening to this ad with, you could totally crochet those. There's no telling where your savings goal will take you. Maybe you'll save enough for yarn to crochet your house or the whole town. Oh, right. Doesn't have to be crochet related.
Set up savings goals on the U.S. Bank mobile app, even for the wildest of dreams. U.S. Bank. We'll get there together. Equal housing lender, member FDIC.
When you're in the eastern Iowa area, be sure to visit and connect with the official local business partners of the Iowa Hawkeyes. The hotel at Kirkwood Center, Iowa's premier luxury hotel. The Jill Armstrong team with Skogman Realty, the area's premier realtor. And Options Exteriors, your preferred local roofing and exterior company. Handling all of your exterior needs from roofing, siding, windows, and gutters. They've got you covered. Providing free damage inspections and help filing insurance claims. Call 319-343-6376.
Bucks off to a good start in the third quarter. Outscored Illinois 15-9 after the media timeout. Bucks in the third quarter, 4 out of 10, 3 out of 4 from 3. That's been the big key. And 4 of 6 from the free throw line. And Hannah Stalkey at the free throw line. Smiling along with Kate Martin. So Stalkey a pair. First one is perfect. Played over 8 minutes so far. Second one a little bit strong. And the ball is taken by McKenzie. Here's Cook in the front court for Illinois. 53-49. Illinois with the lead in the basketball. At the elbow is McKenzie. Now to Bostic. Tries to make a move in the paint. Turnaround jumper. Good off Stalkey. Bostic with 12. 4 above her average. Clark into the paint. Whips it inside to Stalkey. Left-handed layup is good. All created by Caitlin Clark that time. 55-51. Now Genesis Bryant on the point. Hits a Cook screen, turns the corner, goes down the right side. And a push is going to be called on Caitlin Clark.
Iowa number 22, Caitlin Clark, her first, team's third.
Looked like Bryant was a little bit out of control and kind of lost her footing. But Illinois will have the ball on the sideline. Cook. And now Bryant, there's that pump fake and trying to make a move to the right, called for traveling. And Sonano back in there for Hannah Stalkey. Hannah with 4. And the whistle was to make sure the shot clock was reset to 30. It showed 16. Hawks trail by 4. Clark into the front court. Angles left side. Will pop a three-pointer left wing. Rimming no. Good looking shot. Bostic the rebound. To Cook. Flies into the front court. Jumper top of the key. No. Warnock pulls down the rebound. Hands it off to Kate Martin. Martin lob into Sonano. Gathers. Goes up and gets it to go. Nice catch and shot by Monica Sonano. And recognition by Kate Martin. 2-point basketball game. Hawkeyes playing defense. Illinois with the lead. Here's Bryant into the corner. Peebles three-pointer knocks it down. Dangerous when she's open. Lob pass inside. Sonano underneath the basket. Back out to Clark for three. Off the right side of the rim. Bryant with the rebound. Hesitates. Gets into the paint. Left-handed shot is up and no good. And Kate Martin's going to be whistled for the foul. Bryant out of control again. And just had to throw that one up in the air. Davis for Marshall. So Bryant will get two. 58-53 Illinois. First one is good. Her first point in the third quarter. Capable scorer, averaging just under 14. One dribble, shot good. 60-53. Hawkeyes work the ball down the sideline. Here's Clark, baseline, goes up, has it blocked from behind, and dug up by Cook. And now a whistle away from the ball. And also on the ball is traveling will be called on Illinois. So the Hawks will have it. Clark walks it across the timeline. Gets it to Sonano at the free throw line. Back to Clark. Jumper 16, no. Sonano couldn't get the rebound. Dug out of the air by Bryant. Whips a pass left side to Cook. Still outside the three-point arc. 60-53 Illinois. Now McKenzie penetrates. Baseline shot short. Ball tipped out of bounds. Touched last by Monica Sonano. 20 on the shot clock. 2:09 left to go in the third quarter. McKenzie gets it in off the inbounds play. Turnaround jumper, no. Nice rebound, Sonano. Good job to go up and get that one by Monica Sonano. Here's Martin. Now to Sonano, top of the key, looks inside. Now gets it to Warnock for three. Buries it from the left wing. Get the ball to McKenna Warnock. She has 11, 9 in the quarter. 60-56. Warnock now 9 of 13 the last 3 games from three-point range. Bryant. Now to Bostic. Turnaround jumper from 10 is good. She's got that 15-foot range. Smooth-looking jumper. And almost a steal. And now a whistle as Davis and Cook both went down. So we are going to get a push. That'll be on Molly Davis. And Cook went hard to the floor and is still down. Kind of went down face first. So it might have hit her forehead. And she's slowly getting up now. Looks like she's okay. 62-56 Illinois. And it will be Fighting Illini basketball. 1:23 left to go in the third. Bryant across the timeline. McKenzie left side. Now Bostic along the baseline, about 15 feet away. And Bryant coming off a screen, knocks down the long two, and is fouled. Clark working off a screen, went up to contest the shot, got Bryant on the wrist, but was able to finish. Marshall for Molly Davis. So Genesis Bryant at the free throw line. Transfer from NC State, makes it 10 for Bryant, 65-56. Approaching 1 minute left to go. Hawks got some work to do. And a whistle away from the ball and a hold to be called on Illinois. That'll be 3 on Adalia McKenzie. And Iowa will be at the free throw line. McKenna Warnock will shoot him. And Cook back in the lineup. At 16 at the half, has made just 2 free throws here in the third. Warnock readies and makes the first. Terrific quarter by McKenna Warnock, who's just been playing outstanding basketball. Second one, got it. 65-58. Hawks have not been able to grab the lead and have cut into that 44-33 deficit at the half. 50 seconds left to go in the third. Cook angles left side. Outside of the arc, whips the ball cross court, and the three-pointer is no good by Oden, but a long rebound taken by Cook. Finds a seam, gets to the rim, layup no, and then has it tipped right back to her. This time she banks it in from 8 feet. Too many attempts, and at that time for Illinois. Hawks can work the shot clock all the way down to end the third quarter. Clark out near the timeline. She's been going at about 7, and here the Hawkeyes make a move. Then Warnock has it taken away, and then a charge will be called away from the ball, which might not be all bad because that would have been an easy layup for Illinois. So Clark picks up her third. Illinois ball possession. Will have to go the entire length of the floor in 6.2. Stalky for Sonano. Cook in the backcourt, brings it across the timeline, dribbles behind her back, spins, three-pointer in the air, no good off the right side of the glass, and that'll do it for the third quarter. Hawks made a little bit of a move, but still have work to do, down 67-58. Attention all Hawk fans who buy their own health insurance. Wellmark is on your side and on the health insurance marketplace. Let's give it up for plans you can afford, the freedom to go to almost any doctor in Iowa, and free virtual care. Check out wellmark.com/swish to compare plans. When corn grows fuel, Iowans win. Ethanol is a renewable fuel that's better for our environment, our health, and our wallets. Share your winning moments using #IowansWin. Plus, you'll be eligible to win some fun corny giveaways. We'll head to the fourth. Illinois 67, Iowa 58. This is Iowa Hawkeye women's basketball from Learfield.
The holidays are for making memories, and Honda can help you make them. Whether it's hauling presents in a capable Ridgeline, going sledding in an adventurous Pilot, or traveling in a rugged Passport or CR-V. Make memories during Happy Honda Days. Buy online, reserve from select dealers, or visit your local Honda dealer.
New Hondas are arriving daily at your Central Midwest Honda dealer. Honda gets the Midwest.
See dealer for financing details.
We all love a good win. Catching up with friends, saving money at the pump, soaking up the perfect Iowa day, sitting down to a really, really good meal. These are the everyday delights that make us smile. These are the moments that connect us all as Iowans. And these are the wins that, more often than not, start with Iowa's farm families and the crop they're growing. Because when corn grows Iowa, Iowans win. Learn more about how to share your own wins at iowacorn.org/IowansWin.
When you open a crisp, cold Bud Light, you know game day is here.
You owe me $5.
We mean every sound. Enjoy responsibly. 2022 Anheuser-Busch Bud Light Beer, St. Louis, Missouri.
Introducing new Bud Light Seltzer Hard Soda Variety Pack. You hear that? It's seltzer with the pop of soda, all with zero sugar. Bud Light Seltzer Hard Soda, the loudest flavors ever. Enjoy responsibly. Anheuser-Busch Bud Light Seltzer Hard Soda, IRC Beers, St. Louis, Missouri.
Hawkeyes outscored Illinois in the third quarter 25-23. Trail in the ballgame to 67-58 as we get set to begin the fourth quarter. Illinois with the basketball. Cook in between the circles, walked it across the timeline. Left side Peebles, and an offensive foul will go against Illinois. Bostic will pick up her third. Iowa basketball. Clark brings it across the timeline. Angles left side. Now whips a pass inside. Sonano goes up strong. Right block. Count it. Sonano with 18. Hawks pull to within 7. Just underway, fourth quarter. McKenzie in left wing. Now Cook comes off a screen. Moves to the top of the key. Martin on her. In good position. Now Cook makes a move, gets into the paint. Left-handed scoop shot. No. Rebound. Putback is good. What a board by Shoup Hill. Lob pass. Sonano caught it and lays it up and in. Nice lob pass from the right wing. Sonano with 20. 69-62. Illinois. Oden for 3. No. Weak side board. Kate Martin now to Clark. Goes down the right side. Frees up for a 3. Swishes this one. Caitlin Clark from the right wing. A huge 3 by Clark. She has 19. Illinois takes timeout. Great start to the fourth quarter for the Hawkeyes. Prompts a Shauna Green timeout as the Hawks pull to within 4 with 8:34 left to go in the game. The Fighting Illini 69, Iowa 65. This is Hawkeye women's basketball from Learfield.
You probably know that a natural gas leak smells like rotten eggs. But what does a gas leak look or sound like? If you hear a whooshing or hissing sound, see dirt, dust, or water spraying from an area, or you get dizzy or queasy, leave the area immediately, then call 1-800-595-5325 once you're safely away. See MidAmericanEnergy.com for more safety tips.
Paid for by the customers of Mid-American Energy.
At Cenex, we're locally owned and operated, so your community is our community. That's why your Cenex goes far beyond the store. We fuel community connections by supporting local festivals, restoring town monuments, and renovating baseball fields. Now in its 4th year, we'll have contributed more than $400,000 to Cenex communities through our Hometown Pride initiative, because community connections make the places we live so special. Cenex, powered locally.
The holidays are for making memories, and Honda can help you make them. Whether it's hauling presents in a capable Ridgeline, going sledding in an adventurous Pilot, or traveling in a rugged Passport or CR-V. Make memories during Happy Honda Days. Buy online, reserve from select dealers, or visit your local Honda dealer.
New Hondas are arriving daily at your Central Midwest Honda dealer. Honda gets the Midwest.
See dealer for financing details.
Hawkeyes start the fourth quarter on a 7-2 run. Illinois took timeout. 69-65 Illini. They have led for 18:45. Iowa for 10:41. Don't forget, join head coach Lisa Bluter for Hawk Talk, presented by Oakdal at Bumps Restaurant. Hawk Talk with Coach Bluter and me will take place tomorrow from 6 until 7. We'll be at Bumps on Monday night. Visit HawkeyeSports.com to take a look at the full schedule. Look forward to seeing everybody tomorrow night at Bumps for Hawk Talk. Kendall Bostic has a double-double for Illinois, 14 and 12. Fighting Illini with the basketball. Cook across the timeline. Drops it off to McKenzie. And now gets it back to Cook. Runner from the right side is no good. Bostic the rebound. Now Bryant will set things up for Illinois. Fakes left, goes right, spins paint. Goes up off the window. Shot is good. Good calm move by Bryant. Clark tries to make a move, and she is held. She tried to make a cut toward the baseline. That's the third on Genesis Bryant. Or make that Cook. Both players were there. And now maybe they'll come over and take a look, just to make sure they got the right player. But right now, Cook with 3. 71-65. This will turn into a timeout as they will take a look at the review. Yeah, Cook all over Caitlin Clark. Got her hands up near her face and shoulder area, and then just trying to make a cut on the left side of the floor. And maybe making sure that it's not a flagrant foul. So Clark passed it. And then Cook put her right arm up into the face of Caitlin Clark. Well after the ball had been released. And I'm not sure anything intentional about it, but all 3 officials will take a peek. Hawk fans, experience your home away from home at Coralville's finest all-suite hotels, the Homewood Suites and the Home 2 Suites by Hilton. Each offer guests spacious suites, complimentary breakfast, 24-hour fitness center, pool, hot tub, guest laundry, and convenient locations. Let their warm and friendly staff take care of you and your family when you visit Hawkeye Country. I don't think anything will come of this as the 3 officials get together. Is your small business ready for a big promotion? To support and celebrate small businesses, United Healthcare. Hawkeye Athletics are teaming up for the Spotlight on Small Business Sweepstakes. Winners receive radio promotions, social media recognition, and more. To enter, visit HawkeyeSports.com/UHC. United Healthcare, proud sponsor of Hawkeye Athletics. So Iowa basketball along the sideline. 71-65, 8:02 left to go. Hawks have outscored Illinois 7-4 so far. Hawks shooting 46% for the game, 9 of 16 from 3. Martin gets it to Clark. Cook comes out on her with 3 fouls. Now lob pass to Sonano. Catch up and under, shot is good. Made it with the right hand on the left side. Got too far underneath. Monica Sonano with 22. 71-67. Marshall, the steal away from Cook. Gabby, jump stop, goes up, couldn't finish it. Clark gets the rebound and does finish it. Caitlin Clark battling underneath. Hawks pull to within 2. Bryant across the timeline for Illinois. 7:12 left to go in the fourth. Peebles, top of the key. McKenzie now gets into the paint. Jump stop, goes up, finishes. Nice move. Boy, tough to keep her out of the lane, but that's just her first basket since the second quarter. Warnock doubled in the post. Turns, goes up baseline, no. Weak side rebound, Sonano. Back out to Gabby Marshall for three, rimming no. Ball poked away by Sonano. And also McKenna Warnock was there with a push. That's her second. Only the Hawks first in the quarter. (73-69) Illini. Bryant for Illinois walks the ball across the timeline. Clark there defensively. Gets it to Lopez at the top of the key. Hands it off to Cook. And Cook tried to penetrate, then lost control of the ball. Now on the right wing. Now hands it off to Bryant. 5 to shoot. Bryant, top of the key, will pull up from 16 and knock it down. Genesis Bryant with 14. Sonano running the court and caught it and then had it knocked away by Lopez, and Lopez also held her. Well, the Hawks got the ball down court quickly. Nice catch by Sonano. Hawks in a box set, lob pass to Sonano, shot from the paint, count it from 7 feet. Sonano with 24. Going to work in the paint. 6 minutes left to go. 75-71 Illini. Bryant uses a screen, hands it to Cook. She'll pull, top of the key, rimming no. Rebound Warnock. Gets it to Clark, across the timeline. Caitlin will pull from the top of the key, count it! Caitlin Clark off the dribble. With 24, Hawks pull to within 1. Illinois basketball, Bryant weaving around, and then a foul will be called on Caitlin Clark going after the steal. Boy, there wasn't much there, but boy, 4 now on Clark. And now we'll check at the scorers table. I think it's on the foul situation. So we'll check and actually make sure how many fouls Clark has. And both officials at the scorers table doing that. 5:28 left to go in the fourth. 75-74. So they're checking officially, and I think it's going to be Caitlin Clark's fourth. I had Caitlin with 4. The scoreboard has 3. And that'll get Molly Davis into the game. So all in the third and fourth quarters from a foul standpoint with Caitlin Clark. So Illinois will have the ball at midcourt. Hawks down 1. Lots of time left, 5:28. Inbounds pass to Bryant. Davis on her. Now gets it to McKenzie. Drops a pass into Bostic. Could not finish inside the semicircle, but a foul will be on Kate Martin.
Iowa number 20, Kate Martin, her second, team's third.
Illinois does a really good job of interior passing. Both players in the paint. And Bostic has been able to finish around the basket and step out and make 10-footers and knock down the free throw. Bostic with 15. Second in the air, got it. Good follow through by Kendall Bostic. 77-74. Hawks down 3. Davis across the timeline to Martin. Now Warnock, top of the key, looks inside, now drives down the left side, kicks it back out to Kate Martin. Tries to roll a pass inside, and a kick will be called on Peebles. Hawks need to get a little better angle on that roll bounce pass. Hawks will have it along the side. Martin gets it into Davis. Shot clock reset to 20. Martin, free throw line extended right. Looks inside, gets it to Davis. Whips it to Warnock for 3. No good off the right side of the rim. Rebound tipped around into the hands of Cook. Pings it across the timeline. Angles right side. Marshall on her. Clark in at the next dead ball. Bryant. Down the right side of the lane, and a foul will be called on Illinois. Or maybe they'll say just dribbled the ball out of bounds along the baseline. So a turnover, no foul. And it's Iowa basketball. Clark back in there. She crosses the timeline, angles left side. Remember, she has 4 personals. Inside, Sonano goes up and is fouled by Bostic, who went after the ball as Sonano was trying to make a move in the paint. That's 4 on Kendall Bostic, who's got a double-double, including 16 points. Lopez in for Bostic. Hawks will have it along the baseline. Clark gets it into Sonano. She holds. Now takes a couple dribbles, gets it back to Clark. Angles right side, drops it inside to Sonano, and it's actually taken away by Bryant from Sonano. Now to Cook. Illinois in the front court, on top by 3. Cook will pull from deep, no. Long rebound though to Bryant. Kind of a line drive shot off the front of the rim, and Bryant did a good job to chase it down. 9 to shoot for Illinois, up 3. Bryant from 3, swishes this one from the top of the key. Clark right back, long 3, answers from the left wing. And Oden says, what do you want me to do? Off the dribble, big time 3 by Clark, and it's 80-77. Lopez, top of the key. Hands it off to Cook, and she traveled twice, and it's finally called. Iowa basketball with 3:03 left to go. Down 3, 80-77. Clark races across the timeline. Dribbles in between her legs. Double high post. Clark whips a pass inside. Sonano could not finish the layup on the left block. Rebound to Bryant. Really good play, just couldn't convert. Bryant hesitates, turns the corner to the rim, got it. And now here's a steal. And the layup is good by McKenzie. That play really hurt the Hawkeyes. Just off the inbounds in the backcourt. And Illinois will have it. Timeout on the floor with 2:31 left to go. Illinois have made 6 out of their last 8. Hawks had pulled to within 3. Now a 4-0 run by the Fighting Illini, 84-77. And after the 30-second timeout, it'll be Iowa basketball. 2:31 left to go. Illinois has won 5 in a row. Hawks 6 in a row. Marshall inbounds it to Clark in the backcourt. Whips a pass to the free throw line to Sonano. Monica back to Clark. Long range 3. Clark swishes this one from 25. Clark with 30. Had 13 at intermission. Hawks pull to within 4. Need the defensive stop here. Bryant to McKenzie. Now right side 3-pointer. Count it for Bryant. 87-80. Clark turns the corner. And a whistle will be called out on the wing. And Clark will get 2. Oden's first personal. Clark will get 2 shots. And these are invaluable, down 7 with 1:50 to play. First one good. Clark with 31. Had 24 against Purdue. Second one perfect. 87-82. 2-possession game. 1:42 left. Bryant across the timeline. Illinois now in no hurry. So the Hawks will have to work hard to get a stop. Bostic in the corner on the left wing. Gets it out to McKenzie. Drives the paint, has it slapped away, and then dug up by Warnock. And then a foul in the backcourt on McKenzie, trying to take it away from McKenna Warnock. That's 4 on her. And as important, a chance for Iowa to score points with the clock not running. Warnock at the line. First one rolls in. McKenna with 14, 87-83. Hawks have not led since the first half. Second one, got it. That couldn't have worked out any better for the Hawkeyes. Peebles comes in for Oden. Hawks down 3. 1:15 left to go. Bryant for Illinois across the timeline. Gets it to McKenzie, left wing. Bostic, same area. Gets Bryant off a screen. Shot is no good from the left wing. And then the ball knocked away by Bryant, saying off the Hawkeyes. And they'll have to take a look at this one. The call went to Illinois. And from the first look, won't be able to see anything. It was from the wrong angle. That's when it's so important, the call that's made on the court. So it's McKenzie and Kate Martin fighting for the rebound. 1 minute exactly left to go. Well, that looks like it's clearly off the right leg of McKenzie. So it should be Iowa basketball, and that's the call. Good job of officiating, though. Come over and take a look. Saw the definitive angle and made the call. 87-84, Illinois. Hawkeye basketball. A 3 would tie. Martin gets it into Clark. Brings it into the front court. Gets a Sonano screen. Turns, fires a 3. That's an air ball. Just left of the rim. But the good news is the Hawks didn't use a lot of clock. So still 51-4 left to go. And the way Caitlin's been shooting, that's not a bad look. But now the Hawks will need to stop because Illinois will be in no hurry. And now we'll talk things over. Fighting Illini timeout with 45.9 left to go. Illinois 87, Iowa 84. This is Hawkeye women's basketball from Learfield.
At Oak Knoll, our mission is to provide exceptional retirement living and health services through life care. I'm Steve Rowe, Executive Director. We are a not-for-profit life plan community and have served Iowa City for more than 55 years. Our team helps residents create home by living our values of caring, respect, enthusiasm, awareness, teamwork, and encouragement. If you're looking at retirement options, visit our website at oakknoll.com. We want you to lead life your way. Go Hawks!
When you open a crisp, cold Bud Light, you know game day is here.
You owe me $5.
You mean every sound. Enjoy responsibly. 2022 Anheuser-Busch Bud Light Beer, St. Louis, Missouri.
Introducing new Bud Light Seltzer Hard Soda Variety Pack. You hear that? It's seltzer with the pop of soda, all with zero sugar. Bud Light Seltzer Hard Soda, the loudest flavors ever. Enjoy responsibly. Anheuser-Busch Bud Light Seltzer Hard Soda, IRC Beers, St. Louis, Missouri.
Bryant angles right side, comes off a screen, stops at the free throw line, kicks it to Oden left side, hesitates, and then loses control of the ball, and timeout taken by Coach Bluter. And Shauna Green wanted a foul underneath. So it'll be Iowa basketball, as good call by Lisa Bluter. 30-second timeout taken. Hawks down 3 with 22-9 left to go. Marshall got the loose ball along the baseline and then was certainly going to be doubled. Then you got that extra defender along the baseline. So Coach Bluter immediately recognized that, called timeout, and the Hawkeyes will advance the ball. And we'll have it along the sideline, right in front of its bench. Martin will toss it in. A 3 will tie. Illinois 87, Iowa 84. Martin gets it to Warnock. And now a steal by Cook. And then the ball is loose. And a foul is going to be called on Caitlin Clark. That's 5. Well, Cook disrupted that play as Warnock got the ball at the elbow and tried to get Clark off a screen. And Cook got a hand on the ball, and then both players going after it. And Clark called for the foul. Iowa down 3. Illinois basketball. They get it in the backcourt to Bryant, and she is fouled by Gabby Marshall. 16.7 left to go. So Genesis Bryant, who had 5 at the half, 22 now for the game, has been a big-time difference maker for Illinois in the third and fourth quarters. Free throw is good. Bryant with 23. Will get one more. Warnock, Sonato, the inside positions. Second one, also good. And Iowa takes timeout. So 89-84. Illinois with 16.7 left to go. So Caitlin Clark has fouled out. Molly Davis has come in for her. Clark with 32. Monica Sonato has 6 rebounds to lead Iowa, and Clark with 7 assists. So it will be Iowa basketball in the front court, down 89-84. 16.7 left to go. Hawks need to score quickly and then foul. Illinois as a team, 77.6% from the line. Hawks cannot afford an empty possession now. Martin will throw it in along the sideline. Gets it to Molly Davis. Molly races down the right side on the baseline, whips it out to Kate Martin. Fires up a three-pointer air ball. Warnock the rebound. Putback is good with the left hand. Warnock with 17. And now a timeout taken by Illinois. And they will certainly advance the ball as well. That took a lot of time, though. 4.9 left to go. With Illinois now on top by 3 at 89-86. So the Hawks will certainly try for a steal off the inbounds pass, and then if not, have to foul right away. Hannah Stalkey will come into the game. Let's pause 10 seconds for station identification along the Iowa Hawkeye Radio Network. This is Hawkeye Women's Basketball from Learfield. Officials did put a minimal amount of time back on the clock, so it'll be 5 seconds. 5 seconds left to go. Illinois will inbounds the ball along the sideline in front of its own bench. Hawkeyes down 3, 89-86. As we've told you throughout the broadcast, this is a much different Illinois team. Lob pass in to McKenzie. Gets it to Bostic, and the Hawks need to foul quickly. And finally, with 1.2, Kate Martin grabbed Kendall Bostic, who will get 2 free throws. And Bostic, a 73% free throw shooter. Hawkeyes down 3, 89-86. She makes one, that's probably it. First one, no good. Only 1.2 left to go. Bostic eyes the basket. Shot is up and falls in. Right side of the rim, dropped in. Sonato to Davis, that'll do it. defeats the Hawkeyes 90-86 here at the State Farm Center in Champaign. Illinois has not lost in this building, 8-0, and the Fighting Illini have now won 6 in a row and pushed their record to 13-2 and 3-1 in the conference. Hawkeyes fall to 11-4 overall, 3-1 in the Big Ten play. Hawks fought hard all the way to the end. Remember, they were down at the half, 44-33, and had a good third quarter, and also had an outstanding start to the fourth quarter. Just could not get over the hump and get that lead. But this Illinois team is something to be reckoned with in the Big Ten Conference. There's no question about that. So this will hurt, but the Hawkeyes will regroup and get ready for Michigan next weekend. Final score, Illinois 90, Iowa 86. We'll be back with the postgame show from Champaign after the break. This is Hawkeye women's basketball from Learfield.
Time to redo this basement?
Yeah, a home gym, movie theater, model train utopia.
Or yoga studio?
I'm flexible-ish.
Great. I'll just use the U.S. Bank mobile app so we can plan it out.
Which way are you leaning? Setting a savings goal or applying for a home improvement loan?
I say we look at both options, right here in the app.
Budget for a really good home gym. We deserve it.
Noted.
Help for today, planning for tomorrow. That's what U.S. Bank is for. U.S. Bank. We'll get there together. Equal housing lender member FDIC.
People say you should see the ball drop at Times Square at least one time, but being there for New Year's Eve and winning $1 million live on national television? How's that for a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity? With the Iowa Lottery's Powerball First Millionaire of the Year, you and a guest could appear on Dick Clark's New Year's Rockin' Eve. One lucky winner will win $1 million just after midnight. Enter your Powerball tickets and see rules and complete details at ialottery.com/VIP.
When you're in the eastern Iowa area, be sure to visit and connect with the official local business partners of the Iowa Hawkeyes. The hotel at Kirkwood Center, Iowa's premier luxury hotel. The Jill Armstrong team with Skogman Realty, the area's premier realtor. And Options Exteriors, your preferred local roofing and exterior company. The Hotel Kirkwood, named the Corridor Business Journal's 2022 Best Banquet and Event Venue. And awarded the AAA 4-Diamond Award for lodging. To make reservations, visit thehotelatKirkwood.com or call 877-751-5111 for more information.
The holidays are for making memories, and Honda can help you make them. Whether it's hauling presents in a capable Ridgeline, going sledding in an adventurous Pilot, or traveling in a rugged Passport or CRV. Make memories during Happy Honda Days. Buy online, reserve from select dealers, or visit your local Honda dealer.
New Hondas are arriving daily at your Central Midwest Honda dealer. Honda gets the Midwest.
See dealer for financing details.
At Cenex, we're locally owned and operated, so your community is our community. That's why your Cenex goes far beyond the store. We fuel community connections by supporting local festivals, restoring town monuments, and renovating baseball fields. Now in its 4th year, we'll have contributed more than $400,000 to Cenex communities through our Hometown Pride initiative, because community connections make the places we live so special. Cenex, powered locally.
Hawkeyes lose a tough one in Champaign. Illinois defeats the Hawks by 4, 90-86. Hawkeyes led after one at 18-13, and then trailed at the half 44-33, and then really came out and cut into that lead in the third quarter, though Illinois made a run of its own toward the end of that 10-minute stand. Iowa still outscored Illinois 25-23 in the third quarter. And then also in the fourth quarter, 28-23. But Illinois did enough down the stretch and was able to hang on for the victory. Before we take a look at the individual numbers, we'll look at the team totals. First off, for the Hawkeyes, 30 of 64 for the ball game, 46.9%. 12 of 23 from three, much because of Caitlin Clark and McKenna Warnock, and especially Clark in the third and fourth quarters. 52.2%, and then 14 out of 18, 77.8% from the free throw line. For Illinois, 34 of 65, 52.3, 7 of 17 from three, but knocked down some big ones in the third quarter, 41.2% from three, and then 15 out of 19, 78.9 from the free throw line. Individually, McKenna Warnock, 4 for 8 from the field, 2 for 4 from three, 7 of 8 from the free throw line. Ended up with 17 points and 6 rebounds, 3 assists and 3 turnovers. Monica Sedano, second leading scorer for the Hawkeyes this afternoon, ended up with 24 points on 11 of 17 from the floor, 2 of 3 from the free throw line. Also was the team lead in the rebounding category, along with McKenna with 6. Kate Martin had 6 points and 3 rebounds in 37 minutes and 4 seconds of action. Caitlin Clark, a game high 32, played 36 minutes and 54 seconds, 11 of 27 from the floor, 7 of 14 from three, 3 out of 3 from the free throw line. Also had 5 rebounds, 7 assists, and 5 turnovers. Gabby Marshall had 3 points on a 3-pointer, 1 from 3 from the field. Hannah Stolke off the bench played 9 minutes and 15 seconds, had 4 points, 1 out of 3 from the floor, 2 out of 4 from the free throw line. Molly Davis did not score, had 2 rebounds and 2 assists in 10 minutes and 48 seconds of action. Sydney Fulter played just under 3 minutes, 2:56 to be exact, and did not score, but had a rebound. For Illinois, had 4 players in double figures, and leading the way was Genesis Bryant with 24 points. She had 5 at the half, transfer from NC State. 8 out of 10 from the floor, 3 out of 3 from three, and made a couple of really tough three-pointers. One right at the end of the second quarter, where she had to double pump and then went up from the left wing. 5 of 5 from the free throw line, had 4 rebounds and 3 assists. Makira Cook, leading scorer for Illinois, had 20 on 7 of 23 from the floor. So the Hawkeyes made her earn those 20 points, and just 1 out of 7 from three-point range, where she has shot them at just under 48. Kendall Bostic, one of the big difference makers in this game, I thought, was 17 points and 12 rebounds, was 7 of 7 from the floor, 3 out of 6 from the free throw line, but made that last free throw to really seal the victory for the Illini, giving Illinois a 4-point lead. So the only player to record a double-double in today's game. McKenzie had 16 points on 7 of 16 from the floor. Also had 5 assists and 5 rebounds and 3 steals. Off the bench for Illinois, Jada Peebles had 8, and Jayla Oden had 2. Hawkeye's biggest lead today came at the 42-second mark of the first quarter, and that was 5. Illinois had a 13-point lead in the third with 9:39 remaining. Hawkeyes went on a 8-0 run late in the first quarter. Illinois went on its biggest run of the game, 9-0. That was at the 1:13 mark of the second quarter. 7 lead changes. The game was tied 5 times, and Illinois led for 27 minutes and 17 seconds the Hawkeyes for 10-41. Illinois turned it over 18 times. The Hawkeyes did a pretty good job taking care of the basketball, had 19 assists and 14 turnovers. 30 points in the paint, 40 for Illinois. Hawkeyes had 12 points off of second chance opportunities, 13 for Illinois. Fast break points really didn't matter on either side. 6 for the Hawkeyes, 9 for Illinois. And bench points, Iowa got 4, Illinois 10. Score by quarters, Iowa led after one, 18-13. And then Illinois went on a big run in the second quarter, won that one 31-15. Hawkeyes won the third 25-23 and the fourth 28-23. But a little too much to overcome this afternoon. Hawkeyes fall to Illinois by the final score of 90-86. We'll be back to Champaign with more postgame after the break. This is Hawkeye women's basketball from Learfield.
The holidays are for making memories, and Honda can help you make them. Whether it's hauling presents in a capable Ridgeline, going sledding in an adventurous Pilot, or traveling in a rugged Passport or CR-V. Make memories during Happy Honda Days. Buy online, reserve from select dealers, or visit your local Honda dealer.
New Hondas are arriving daily at your Central Midwest Honda dealer. Honda gets the Midwest.
See dealer for financing details.
Running a business is a lot of work. Luckily, I've got a great partner.
Oh, I think you...
I meant U.S. Bank.
I knew that.
U.S. Bank Business Essentials is a huge help to us.
Totally. Their comprehensive point-of-sale system does it all. Tracks inventory, manages schedules, customizes orders.
Plus all the regular banking stuff.
If only it could make coffee.
Nah, that's your job.
From point of sale to quick loans, we have many ways to make your business boom. That's what U.S. Bank is for. U.S. Bank. We'll get there together. Equal housing lender, member FDIC.
When you're in the eastern Iowa area, be sure to visit and connect with the official local business partners of the Iowa Hawkeyes. The Hotel at Kirkwood Center, Iowa's premier luxury hotel, the Jill Armstrong team, Wisconsin Realty, the area's premier realtor, and Options Exteriors, your preferred local roofing and exterior company. Jill Armstrong and her team strive to make every buyer and seller at ease with the real estate process. Contact the Jill Armstrong team, Wisconsin Realty, for all of your real estate needs. Call 319-631-5455.
At Mid-American Energy, we want to help keep you safe around power lines and electrical equipment. Always assume a power line is energized, even if it's on the ground. To avoid the risk of an accidental shock or electrocution, avoid touching a power line with anything. And when you see high voltage warnings on transformers and substations, stay away. We care about you and your safety. Get more tips at midamericanenergy.com.
Paid for by the customers of Mid-American Energy.
Rob Brooks back in Champaign-Urbana, Illinois, on the campus of the University of Illinois, as the Fighting Illini defeat the Hawkeyes by the final score of 90-86. Hawkeyes just kind of an uphill climb after the first quarter, in which Iowa led 18-13, but just got close, got within a possession, but just could not get the lead after that first quarter. And credit Illinois. They answered every single time. And the Hawks worked hard on defense, tried to get some key stops, and did. But then it seemed like every time Iowa made a huge basket, Illinois came back to answer. It's now time for our plays of the game as we listen in on some of Iowa's top shots this afternoon. Sonato got it from Clark, had it tipped away, but gathered by Davis, who whips it to Caitlin Clark, drives in, and then hands a pass off to Warnock, who lost control of it, gets it back to Clark with 6 to shoot. Caitlin along the baseline, bounce pass inside, Sonato, left-handed layup is good, and she is fouled. Monica Sonato now against Nador, who has come into the game, kicks it back out to Kate Martin. That's a three-pointer from the right wing. Isa Nador from the Senegal. Here's Clark down the right side of the lane. Scoop shot is up. Count it! And she is fouled. Clark in the front court. Hands it to Warnock. McKenna now at the free throw line, kicks it to Clark, three-pointer right wing. Count it! Caitlin Clark from deep. She has 11. Clark, free throw line extended right, holds the ball on her hip, and then gets it to Warnock, top of the key. Reverses it to Martin for three. Count it! Kate Martin with 2 threes in this contest, and we're tied. Make that the Hawks now grab a 1-point advantage. Top of the key. Dribbles between her legs. Gets it to McKenzie, slashing to the iron. Shot is up and no good off the right side of the rim. Sonano the rebound. Hawks look to push. Here's Gabby Marshall for three, and she buries it from the right wing. Huge three-pointer by Gabby Marshall. Let's see if that gets the Hawks going. Ball possession for the Hawkeyes. Clark gets it back from Stalky. Now in between the circles, long range three. Count it! Right in the face of Shoup Hill. Rebound Warnock. Gets it to Clark. Across the timeline. Caitlin will pull from the top of the key. Count it! Caitlin Clark off the dribble. With 24, Hawks pull to within 1. Marshall inbounds it to Clark in the backcourt. Whips a pass to the free throw line to Sonano. Monica back to Clark. Long range three. Clark swishes this one from 25. Caitlin Clark on fire there in the fourth quarter especially, and ended up from three-point range 7 of 14. Unfortunately fouled out of this game and was not able to be out there for the final minute or so. Hawkeyes lose to the Fighting Illini 90-86, and we'll have more postgame from Champaign after the break. This is Iowa Hawkeye women's basketball from their field.
At Oak Knoll, our mission is to provide exceptional retirement living and health services through life care. I'm Steve Rowe, Executive Director. We are a not-for-profit life plan community and have served Iowa City for more than 55 years. Our team helps residents create home by living our values of caring, respect, enthusiasm, awareness, teamwork, and encouragement. If you're looking at retirement options, visit our website at oakknoll.com. We want you to lead life your way. Go Hawks!
People say you should see the ball drop at Times Square at least one time, but being there for New Year's Eve and winning $1 million live on national television? How's that for a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity? With the Iowa Lottery's Powerball First Millionaire of the Year, you and a guest could appear on Dick Clark's New Year's Rockin' Eve. One lucky winner will win $1 million just after midnight. Enter your Powerball tickets and see rules and complete details at ialottery.com/VIP.
You probably know that a natural gas leak smells like rotten eggs. But what does a gas leak look or sound like? If you hear a whooshing or hissing sound, see dirt, dust, or water spraying from an area, or you get dizzy or queasy, leave the area immediately, then call 1-800-595-5325 once you're safely away. See MidAmericanEnergy.com for more safety tips.
Paid for by the customers of Mid-American Energy.
At Cenex, we're locally owned and operated, so your community is our community. That's why your Cenex goes far beyond the store. We fuel community connections by supporting local festivals, restoring town monuments, and renovating baseball fields. Now in its 4th year, we'll have contributed more than $400,000 to Cenex communities through our Hometown Pride initiative, because community connections make the places we live so special. Cenex, powered locally.
When you open a crisp, cold Bud Light, you know game day is here.
You owe me $5.
We mean every sound. Enjoy responsibly. 2022 Anheuser-Busch Bud Light Beer, St. Louis, Missouri.
Introducing new Bud Light Seltzer Hard Soda Variety Pack. You hear that? It's seltzer with the pop of soda, all with zero sugar. Bud Light Seltzer Hard Soda, the loudest flavors ever. Enjoy responsibly. Anheuser-Busch Bud Light Seltzer Hard Soda, IRC Beers, St. Louis, Missouri.
Hawks lose a tough one to Illinois 90-86 here in Champaign, and fought hard the entire way, especially in the third and fourth quarters. Just could not get that lead away from the Illini, and certainly credit them for able to answer the Hawkeyes in those 2 quarters. Raina Harmon joins me on the post-game show. And Raina, we talked about that second quarter that got away from the Hawks a little bit, but got off to a terrific start in a atmosphere that usually doesn't have a whole lot of environment to it, but the fans came out for this one today and got behind the home team.
Yeah, I'm going to tip my hat to the Fighting Illini, their fan base. They're a much improved team under head coach Shauna Green. She did a fantastic job when she was at Dayton, brought a little bit of that swagger to, here to the Big Ten. So I tip my hat to what they've been able to do in a short amount of time. Like you said, 7 in a row. They've been kind of on a roll. Going into this game, though, we knew that they were a much improved team. We have some former teammates, so we knew, their personnel pretty well. And like you said, I think we did get off to a great start the beginning of that game, and then that second quarter just kind of got away from us. Yeah, I think you look at it, and Hawks did a lot of really good things. Got the ball inside to Monica nicely. She was able to finish, and 7 3-pointers were 12 of 23. So that's really solid there. So the inside-outside game was no problem. 86 points will win you a lot of games, but like you said, this Illinois team can score, and the 3 guards on the perimeter, as I talked all afternoon, are really tough to stop. Yeah, they are tough. I mean, they're fast. They were pushing transition. They can all shoot the 3. They can all get to the basket, get to the free throw line. So when you have your 3 guards are that good, and they have the green light. I mean, you look how many shots they took between, just the 3 of them. They're going to do some damage there. I thought early we got a little timid because we missed some easy ones, going inside or even some long layups. Whenever our offense is not clicking right away, we're kind of looking around like, what's going on? But we still were able to keep them to 13 points in the first quarter. And then, like I said, the floodgates kind of just opened up for them offensively in the second half of the second quarter. But then got off to a pretty good start there midway through the third quarter. Really fought hard, and as we talked before we went on air, won the third quarter 25-23 and the fourth 28-23. As you mentioned, it was just that second 10 minutes. Yeah, what's that, 16 points? Yeah. That's going to be tough. If you look at, our stat sheet, everything else is considered equal. They hit 4 more field goals than us, so that's going to be tough. But I thought our team, they came out, they knew the scouting report. Illinois, like I said, they came out, and every time we had a punch, went on a run, they came back and kind of counterpunched. And those guards are good. They all play their role really well. You had a kid out there, she knows she's not a great shooter. She took 1 shot, which is good. I think, I wish we could have got our offense clicking a little bit more earlier, making shots, and then in the second half, actually, running our offense succinctly. But I mean, we're never out. Nope. we're never out. We got showed that again, right? We got McKenna warmed up in that second half. Sure did. Monica, she was able to. She had a heyday out there, and then I think we saw vintage Caitlin coming down right past the eye and knocking those shots down. We just needed a little more time tonight. Yeah, and the 5 fouls on Caitlin Clark hurt because boy, you want her on the court every second, every opportunity. Especially in the last minute or so, because you just never know what's going to happen. Yeah, and so we talk about that, being mindful of the fouls that we give early in the game because those catch up with you, and if you have, maybe a bonehead, not to say that she did, but, if you have a bonehead, if you get a call that doesn't go your way, too. That's right. Yeah, exactly. So, making sure that we play personnel, we're not reaching and things like that, so that at the end of that game, we can have everybody available. But back, here we go. It's all about the Big Ten right now. Got the victory against Purdue. This is a place a lot of teams are going to lose this year. There's no doubt about that. Yeah, when we look at our schedule, we wish I had Price, so we can have another shot at them at home. But, this is Big Ten basketball. This is how it goes. We're going to keep getting better throughout the year. We'll have a little bit of a break, and then we take our show on the road next weekend. Okay, Raina, appreciate it. Have a safe trip home, and we'll see you next week. Thank you. Go Hawks. Raina Harmon on the post-game show. Appreciate her stopping by. Get her comments after the Hawks' 4-point loss to Illinois, 90-86. Hawkeyes fall to 11-4 and 3-1 in the league, and Illinois now 13-2 and 3-1 in conference play. We'll be back with our final comments and hopefully hear from Coach Bluter. And before we wrap up this afternoon's broadcast, the final score once again: Illinois 90, Iowa 86. This is Iowa Hawkeye women's basketball from Learfield.
We all love a good win. Catching up with friends, saving money at the pump, soaking up the perfect Iowa day, sitting down to a really, really good meal. These are the everyday delights that make us smile. These are the moments that connect us all as Iowans. And these are the wins that, more often than not, start with Iowa's farm families and the crop they're growing. Because when corn grows Iowa, Iowans win. Learn more about how to share your own wins at iowacorn.org. PregAme.com/IowensWin.
When you set up a savings goal with U.S. Bank, it grows with you. There's no limit to what you can crochet. Can do. Doesn't have to be crocheting, but it totally could be. Like the headphones you're listening to this ad with, you could totally crochet those. There's no telling where your savings goal will take you. Maybe you'll save enough for yarn to crochet your house or the whole town. Oh, right. Doesn't have to be crochet related.
Set up savings goals on the U.S. Bank mobile app, even for the wildest of dreams. U.S. Bank. We'll get there together. Equal housing lender, member FDIC.
People say you should see the ball drop at Times Square at least one time, but being there for New Year's Eve and winning $1 million live on national television? How's that for a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity? With the Iowa Lottery's Powerball First Millionaire of the Year, you and a guest could appear on Dick Clark's New Year's Rockin' Eve. One lucky winner will win $1 million just after midnight. Enter your Powerball tickets and see rules and complete details at ialottery.com/VIP.
At Mid-American Energy, we want to help keep you safe around power lines and electrical equipment. Always assume a power line is energized, even if it's on the ground. To avoid the risk of an accidental shock or electrocution, avoid touching a power line with anything. And when you see high voltage warnings on transformers and substations, stay away. We care about you and your safety. Get more tips at midamericanenergy.com.
Paid for by the customers of Mid-American Energy.
Welcome back to the State Farm Center in Champaign, Illinois. Rob Brooks with you. Jamie Cavey-Lang will be back with me as the Hawks will continue on the road and did not have a midweek game this week, and will play Michigan next Saturday at 3:30 from Ann Arbor. Then a couple of home games against Northwestern and Penn State, and then back on the road at Michigan State and at Ohio State. Haley Turner, Sports Information Director for Iowa Women's Basketball, was able to catch up with Coach Bluter in the Iowa locker room.
Against Illinois.
You know, I think Illinois is such an improved basketball team, and sometimes you have to see it to believe it. You know, we could see it on film, but I think our players didn't realize just how good they were until that second quarter, where they just took control of the game with a 31-15 second quarter. You know, the transfers that they got in have really helped them out. You know, we shot the ball well. We just really had trouble defending them, particularly in that second quarter. That was the only quarter we lost. We won every other quarter.
And one good positive takeaway from today?
You know, I mean, again, we shot the ball well on the road. That's good. I mean, we shot the ball well from three, 52% from three, 47% overall. So, you know, that was a real positive, I thought. You know, it just, again, we got beat on the boards. They got 34% of offensive rebounds, and some of those really were untimely for us. And, you know, they got to the free throw line a lot.
They sure did, and of course did a terrific job at the free throw line. And let's try to reconnect with Coach
Again,
Bluter.
we shot the ball well on the road. That's good. I mean, we shot the ball well from three, 52% from three, 47% overall. So, you know, that was a real positive, I thought. You know, it just, again, we got beat on the boards. They got 34% of offensive rebounds, and some of those really were untimely for us. And, you know, they got to the free throw line a lot. We drew, they drew a lot of fouls against us, just getting to the downhill momentum, getting to the basket. They're really, really hard to guard.
And then looking to head to Michigan, I know we got a couple of days off here. What are you looking forward to there?
Well, we have 4 practice days to get ready for Michigan, so, you know, it's hard to sit this long on a loss. You'd rather kind of just get back at it. But, you know, hopefully we can, you know, get out here into the gym and add a few more wrinkles and bounce back with another road game. Michigan's a tough place to play, so we got to get mentally really prepared to go into that place.
Alrighty, thanks, Coach.
Thank you, Bailey.
Bailey and Coach Bluter, thank you from the Iowa locker room. Coach Bluter, after today's tough loss against a good Illinois team, 92-86. And the Hawks did get beat on the boards 36-30, but as Coach Bluter said, Really good job on the road from 3, 12 out of 23, 52%, with Caitlin Clark leading the way with 32 points, Monica Sonano with 24, and also McKenna Warnock, an outstanding third and fourth quarters, ended up with 17. She just had one basket at intermission. Clark now has scored 20 or more for the 14th time this year and is the third all-time leading scorer in Hawkeye history. Monica Sonano had her sixth 20-point game of the year, and now Clark has hit a three in 34 straight games and has hit at least one three-pointer in 75 games. McKenna Warnock has been on a tear from deep, as she is 9 of 14 from three-point range over the last 3 games. This loss has snapped Iowa's 7-game winning streak against the Illinois Fighting Illini, the only meeting between the two teams this year. Our next broadcast will be, game broadcast will be next Saturday from Ann Arbor, Michigan, the Michigan Wolverines and the Iowa Hawkeyes. That is a 3:30 Central tip, so we'll be on the air at 3:15. And don't forget, we've got Hawk Talk with Coach Bluter from Bumps Restaurant at Finkbine Golf Course tomorrow. We'll be on the air from 6 until 7. Thanks so much for listening this afternoon. Jamie Cavey Lang and I will bring you Iowa basketball from Michigan next weekend. The final score, once again, Illinois 90, Iowa 86. Good night from the State Farm Center in Champaign. And this is Iowa Hawkeye women's basketball from Learfield.
Hawkeye Women's Basketball has been brought to you by Authentic Brand, unique Hawkeye apparel at authentic-brand.com. Bud Light, it's for the fans. Honda, to see how Honda crushes the competition, see your Central Midwest Honda dealer. Honda gets the Midwest. Hy-Vee, score big savings at HyVeeDeals.com. Iowa Lottery, be a VIP with the Iowa Lottery. Visit IALottery.com for details. United Healthcare, proud sponsors of Small Business Spotlight. Sign up your small business at HawkeyeSports.com/UHC. And by U.S. Bank, proud to support Iowa basketball. U.S. Bank, equal housing lender, member FDIC. The preceding has been a Learfield presentation on the Hawkeye Sports Network.